I am Siwing and I'll talk about the question of is this a customer service problem? Why or why not? Customer service in business is to attract and retain customers by keeping them happy and satisfied about our services. In Handy Andy's case study, there are not much of evidence to prove that there is a customer service problem because there are not much of records of complaints and there was no loss, damage, and incorrect deliveries before. However, there is a disconnection of services that cause the customers to be dissatisfied. It is important to understand that customers do not see the separate segment of the supply chain and they see Handy Andy as a whole entity, from purchasing, delivery, and to the installation. Therefore, any unpleasant experience on the services phase will be blamed on Handy Andy. And these service failures will be critical to determine whether the customers will repeat their business with Handy Andy or not. Next, Joseph Ortega from the case study has found out from previous customers that there are different treatments based on different dealers. For example, if customer A bought a compactor from a factory distributor, he will be receiving a better installation service instead of customer B who has bought it from a small dealer. The difference between this service is from the aspects of dependability, delivery time, convenience provided for customers, and communication with customers. It is important to know that this whole process, no matter it's customer A that bought it from a factory distributor or customer B that bought it from a smaller dealer, this service will all be provided from the same factory distributor. Therefore, some customers have been receiving improper customer services unknowingly. And the next thing is, factory distributors in some areas have been misleading customers that if you buy the compactor from them, you will be receiving a better quality of services and also a warranty claim. This improper services that they provide for the smaller dealers includes of longer delivery time, leaving the compactor in the middle of the kitchen without giving proper instructions. And these actions will cause customers to be just unpleasant about the services. With the combination of this true problem, the dishonesty from the factory distributor and the unfair services that they provided for two different dealers, will make customers to think that Handy Andy is an unprofessional company that provides unpleasant services, and this will lead to doubt on the quality of Handy Andy's compactors product. Besides, we will talk about the moment of truth, which is when the customers that previously bought the compactor from smaller dealers realize that people that bought the compactor from factory distributor has a better installation service from them. They will think that factory distributors can provide a better installation service instead of the smaller dealers, and therefore they may think of repeating business with the factory distributor instead of the smaller dealers. But the thing here is, they are all provided from the same company, and they will also feel cheated and unfair because of this unfair treatment provided from the installers and also the factory distributor. Lastly, I will agree that it is a customer service problem, but it is with the factory distributor, not Handy Andy. Because Handy Andy expected that the factory distributors will be doing their job truthfully and fairly, but instead they were stealing their business and sales from the small dealers, which they were legally authorized. And these actions of the factory distributors will not only make customers to think that Handy Andy provides bad installation service, and also make them think that Handy Andy is an untrustworthy company and ruins their brand image and credibility. Handy Andy should now send out a message to the public to tell them that all services received should be equally good, which means on time, proper instructions given, and installations are provided. If there are any dissatisfactions on the services, they should complain it directly to the headquarters of Handy Andy instead of to the factory distributors. And warranty claim cards should be filled upon installation so that once they fill up the thought they can directly give it to the installer to send it to the headquarters, or they could send it to the headquarters immediately after installation so that the headquarters could have a record of their warranty claim costs, instead sending to the factory distributor, and they are doing a bad service again. That is the end of my presentation for my question. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zhishen. I'm going to answer the question to the marketing channel of Handy Andy. The first problem of the marketing channel of Handy Andy is the motivating and controlling the resellers. Many companies migrate distribution from a direct sales force to distributor or dealers in order to reduce selling costs. Often suppliers find that they have little control over how their channel partners position and sell their products. Channel partners frequently sell competing products. They are not always loyal or developmentals. Customer service can suffer as channel partners chase the best margin from short-term gain. And the second problem is the alternative to direct sales. Many products require personal selling. Some businesses can afford a direct sales force and concerned about their lack of control over independent resellers. This company needs cost-effective distribution that maintains company control of the sales process. And the third one, managing multiple channels. To reach various market segments, some firms distribute products through dealers, distributors, and through their own direct sales forces. Often, these channels compete against each other for the same customer. The resultant channel conflict causes a decline in customer satisfaction or loss of repeat sales. Restructuring distribution without losing a company is best channel partner, and market coverage is a major challenge. And the last one, restructuring company-owned outlets. Maintaining company-owned full-service brand network is expensive. To contain costs, it is often possible to reduce branch numbers to consolidating branches while maintaining market coverage. Branch performance can also be improved by restructuring their ownership to inject a stronger profit orientation for branch managers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Siam Jun. Next, I would like to answer the question 3 of the case study in Handy Andy. First, distribution department is part of the logistics department of Handy Andy. One of the staff from Handy Andy, Jose Ortega, was initially assigned to figure out whether should extend their warranties of their products from 1 year to 2 years or not. While conducting the phone interviewing with past customers who had bought their products more than a year, he discovered a problem. So yes, the case goes on discussing in detail about the new problem in logistic channel, which the flow of goods to the customer's home was delayed in instances where the customer purchased a compactor from smaller dealers but not from Handy Andy. This problem was reported to the supervisor and vice president of marketing department of Handy Andy, who apparently manages the order management of logistic management. There is not much problem in the physical flow of goods problem issue in logistic channels of Handy Andy. In this case, factory distributors from Handy Andy had provided more speedy delivery and installation of compactors than other smaller dealers.
In the question 4, One reason why the small dealer may not have complained is because they probably don't have the means to contact the headquarters in St. Louis, and the small dealer and are aware of the exploitation, and the factory distribution may be concerned their action very well and possible tell the customer to keep their business secret from the dealers. And if the customer is getting a better deal without breaking the law, then most likely they will not award to the dealers, which in turn leave the small dealers in the dark. Also, there may be a few or there may be receive the kickback from the factory distribution. If the small dealer will lose money, they would likely the complain to handle ND. And without the taking survey of their own, they could assume that the product were really out of stock and able to compete with the larger distributor, with the customer will offer the better model for the lower price. And if there were outgoing problems with this support sort out, the smaller dealer will need to implement virtual quality control program to help identify the problem.